build it. Remember, we got to remember how to stay focused the whole game.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And they're looking for the upset.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Handoff from the gun. Got a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Good run. We at midfield. Let's go.
The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Gillespie. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time. Out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Bears will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick.
Lord
Well,
knows
this
I didn't
is
want
not
to throw
what the
that
doctor
interception.
ordered in terms of starting field position.
Lord knows I didn't want to throw that.
Trying the left side.
Get out of there.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A 3rd down try for the offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air. It's Gillespie. The sure hands. It's Brown.
Good catch.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Come on now.
Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they...
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive.
All right.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Our type of football.
1st and 10.
Let's go.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Looking downfield, it's Gillespie. They've got the screen set up. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And boy, is he close to that first down. You missed the 52-yard field goal, come up empty on the drive, and now momentum sort of swings to the offense as they'll snap it from the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Gillespie. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Now, 4th down.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what?
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Bears are marching down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Sets up the screen. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw, it's Gillespie. Got his man quickly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Good stuff.
That's going to wrap wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we had ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
We got to win
And
this
with
game.
that,
This is absolutely the last ranked game of the season, I
Here
believe. So
comes
we
the
got to
Baylor
win it.
offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Gillespie. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
We'll take it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Good job.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the
Good
38.
job. That's all I can say.
First
Good
down.
job.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
You ain't never lied. Let's bring this guy across here, just in case.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. On the ground, it's King. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Complete to the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the
Get in there.
shotgun. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he
Touchdown!
That's all I can say.
And that
Good
one
job.
will put him up here in the second half. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of it.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Leaves it with the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Gillespie. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Buys a little time. Makes the catch. It's King. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
3rd down play from the gun. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Bears are on the move. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
No block at all on that.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And sometimes you see
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bears are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Gillespie. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the great play place to start for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On the move, he fires. Oh, they really could have used that catch there physically. Gonna run it. It's King. Oh, he's got some space. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs
are
not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
On the run, fires downfield. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Let's get those blocks out
to the hand. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Powers through the defender.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Green. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
To the air, it's Gillespie.
Right up the middle,
go! With conviction on the cross.
Good job!
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop
Straight
him.
up.
He's got it again.
Straight to the 4
They
or
get him
5.
on the ground, but not before
Okay,
he rumbles
Jamarcus.
all the way to the 5.
Okay, Jamarcus.
Man down on the play as the
Let's
officials take a
go.
break to let him be checked out. The Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
I see.
Into the end zone he goes.
Good
Touchdown,
job,
Bears!
fellas.
They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
You know, good teams just know.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play
Keeping
up
the
for
defense
a huge loss. You're
on
probably
the,
going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and
Oh,
get
the
the ball
Benz
back.
keeps their fatigue up.
Give
This
to
is
the running
nice.
back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Who called a timeout?
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Gillespie. Got his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the 1st down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. These guys.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the... Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. And I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with... Back to pass, it's Gillespie. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region, so a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games, and with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited.
Breaks into the open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
It's incomplete. And the give to the tailback. Turning it on. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown!
Yeah!
Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put...
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got him downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Back to pass, it's Gillespie. Right down the middle. Got his man all by himself. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Bears will try to put
Baylor
one on the board on
turned
first
up
and
right
goal.
now. Don't let up. Don't let
He's
up.
looking to throw. Going to
Straight
try to
in,
pop
baby.
one on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bears!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Off play action on 1st down. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Gillespie. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try to pop the draw. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do they do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back on the option to give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, in the line.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Gillespie. Unloads it left. It's caught. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unleashes one. Got a man. It's Finley. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct running down.
He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He wants to throw it again. Scrambling away. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Has no... From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He didn't even have a chance to get... Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to pass. It's Gillespie. Moving away from pressure. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the inside. Jukes his way for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Baylor!
I know y'all seen that.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that
y'all
possession.
seen that.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Power football with the run. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to throw. It's Gillespie. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Gives it on the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Bears moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Looking for room at the 40. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
You can't tell me he didn't block 2 people on that play. What a block. I think that was a 25-yard play. That was embarrassing. Get him. Get him.
And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
We got 47 seconds to
and the
go.
Bears can
Before
really
halftime.
attack on
The
this
clock
2nd and
is
short.
running. We got 2 timeouts.
Looking to go up top,
Rolling
and time's
right.
running out in the half. Lets it fly.
Lets it fly.
Got his man on the right.
Call that timeout.
He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Gillespie. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Wide out trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Yeah, we representing the Big 12 going into the playoffs. Oh, yes.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Here's the handoff. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line gets set, 1st down.
You got to keep these boys off balance.
Motion from the wideout.
Motion from the wideout, come back. Move back to the right.
To throw, it's Gillespie.
Come on, I need that to work one time.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all
Never
over
going
it.
anywhere. We're going to get
And
that
the
for a
Bears with a
touchdown one day.
long way to go after the loss on the last play.
May not be this year,
They'll
maybe
go to
next
work in the
year.
air on 2nd down. catch in the middle. It's Brown.
Oh, yeah.
They stop him almost immediately. Yeah. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Let's see what the coach is giving.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Yes, sir.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third.
Got him, coach.
Pocket, lets it go. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense. Getting
more comfortable inside of the pocket. That's all that means. A lot of times I'll be getting up out of there, and I don't got to.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field.
Left side.
They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Yeah, let's get up out of here with the execution.
To the air on second down.
Get up out of here.
Working the middle, it's complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Right?
Wide receiver
Boost
comes
the
in
economy.
motion.
Sell these jerseys. Number 16,
Off the
Gillespie.
play fake on first down.
This guy.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Gillespie. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Remember that catch.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Here. Wow.
The Bears really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football and getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Green. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Setting up the screen. Turning it on! They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the toss. Plows through the defense. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Gillespie. Dances away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. But jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking for a man, it's Gillespie. Wide open downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And the Bears with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense. Split backs here. Running back searching for a hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's Gillespie. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
How about that critical moment in the fourth quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first down. That's a big-time play in the fourth quarter by this quarterback.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This rivalry might not always get the headlines in the state of Texas, but it is full of passion, and the Bears will celebrate taking down TCU. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That may have been the last game of the season. Hold up, we got a sponsorship coming in. Hold up, 4 weeks at the cost of one skill point per one. 4 weeks of the contract. Take the deal. Oh, Kansas State. Kansas State 1-9 for the season. We don't take no teams lightly. we gonna come out and maybe they be trying to take us out going into the playoffs. and knocking us out of national championship contention. You never know what people game plan is.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Ready? Break!
They'll go to the counter play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Steps away. He'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score a touchdown.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Gillespie. Snagged out of the air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bears want to move quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
It's a draw. Spins away from the defender. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into the double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really... better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Going to the run, it's King. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Baylor!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Looking for a man. It's Gillespie. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now the play fake. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Gillespie. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. Tackled there by the defense.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Quickly complete. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Baylor! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Gillespie. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, give on the inside. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
To the ground with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Bears look to keep this drive humming. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Dropping back, it's Gillespie. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
From the gun, the running back has it. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not...
Let's go. Right.
Looking to throw, it's Gillespie. Pressure coming. Quarterback moving. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
They'll keep it on the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
To the air, it's Gillespie. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up... Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Makes a man miss. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this first and 10. Trying play action. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bears line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Bears! This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Back to throw, it's Gillespie. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist.
Leaves it with the running back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Good timing on the quick out. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Let's go. Right.
The Bears are moving quickly down the field.
White 29.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Bears line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Let's go.
Gain of 1.
Single.
2nd down coming up.
All right.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Gillespie. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. With the catch, it's Brown. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Gillespie. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown Bears! And they add.
All right, let's get it. Right.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Breaks the tackle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Punts it out of the air. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They want to run it left here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pulling over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
All right, and now I can honestly say we're going to be working with, I don't think we're going to play the first playoff game right now, but I want to see who we play. It's movie day. It's horror movie day. Game day. Cinematic gaming. 24/7. Ali, I had to stay focused, bro. I saw your comment. I had to tap right back into the game, sir. Pop dudes, good looking. I saw you on the sideline with the scorecards up. You let me know my stats. Good looking. Oh, it's UCF next. Oh, okay. Now, this is the last game of the season. Let's go. Okay, we got Penn State might fall, or Washington may fall, but shit, that could be an upset right there. Georgia versus Georgia Tech. We'll see how that play out, but Michigan can upset Ohio. Michigan can upset Ohio, and they both can fall. I need Michigan and Penn State to lose. We didn't even make the Heisman list, but who cares? We get national championship or a shot at it. Man, who knows?
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the UCF Knights.
Make it happen.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Gillespie. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in and he's going to have to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fights off a defender.
Come on, you got to
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to fire on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively?
A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Wants to throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by...
Back to pass, it's Gillespie. It's complete to the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Green. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Rides the back and leaves it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. Working the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on first and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he knows it's his way. Back to pass, it's Gillespie. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Hauls it in.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Picks up the 1st down. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play.
The offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
Well, that's one on 3rd down. The quarterback and his target just had to have a little.
He leaves it with his back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Gillespie. Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Bears in the hurry up. From the gun, looking for a man. Skips away from pressure. Looking to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some grip. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Scanning the field, it's Gillespie. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. Great place to start for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Still looking on the move. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd down after the run. Looking to pass. It's Gillespie. Using his feet to buy time. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
The run from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
It'll be a draw. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got 0. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Gillespie. Makes the grab. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for a catch.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll race it to the house. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Handoff to the single back. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Finding open areas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Shakes off the defender. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Dropping back, it's Gillespie. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to...
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel.
Oh, he's got some space. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal, but instead...
And they will score! Touchdown, Bears! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Knights! No. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the Sunday is? When you force the turnover, the ball hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
wasn't going to catch him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The give out of the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. To throw, it's Gillespie. Moving out of the pocket. Right on the money. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense...
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. At the 20, he's got space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Baylor! They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third.
White 29.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Bears can really attack on this second and short.
Let's go.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Let's go.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Gillespie. Under fire. Fires downfield. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the give, looking for room. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
The Bears will have it first and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Gillespie. Gets it out fast. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit them with a big run, now they hit them with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
The Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quarterback may change this route. The snap sets up to throw. On the run, still looking. Throwing right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Looking for a man. It's Gillespie. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears are flying down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grab near the marker. It's Green. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And this is sort of like a pinball machine. The numbers keep ticking up. He's closing in on 450 yards.
Yeah, Reese, and there's no defense for perfect throws, and that's what this guy's been delivering all game long. You know, the coverage hasn't always been awful, but this guy just finds a way to thread the needle.
The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Bears! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and
there he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Hit as he throws. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll go to the ground. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Working that wide receiver screen. Absolutely. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving any.
Yeah, let me get this other game started real quick. We about to have a good little horror, little ending. I don't know how long the game is, but I guess it's going to last like Honestly, I don't know. I can only do 2 hours, though. The shit is scary, but it's good, and I love it. So I'll see y'all on the next football day, of course, probably later on, BU versus Arizona State. I'll holler.